now your 19 First Alert forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
I guess that's what the lakefront is all about, right? The lake effect snow showers, right? Some areas seeing bursts of heavy snow, other areas seeing really not much more than a dusting.
Yeah, and it has to do with the lake temperature. It can be tricky this time of year. It's an early season lake snowfall, so when you have a Lake Erie temperature that's 55, that kept the air temperature near the lake shore a little bit too far above freezing overnight. So even though snow fell, we didn't get a lot of accumulation. But you had 5 miles or so inland, and that's where snow was able to stick pretty easily. Now, as we head throughout the rest of the day, we're going to keep the 19 First Alert weather days in effect all the way through tomorrow morning. I'd say impacts over these next few hours during the daylight not as high because we are still in early to mid-November, so we have a higher sun angle. Air temperatures are going to be right around, if not a little bit above freezing, so it's going to be hard for any snow to fall during these daylight hours to stick because of these marginal temperatures. But that's going to change once we get near and after sunset, so around 5 o'clock. So for this afternoon, scattered snow showers, little to no accumulation. We're blustery and cold. Keep in mind, though, any heavier snow shower can still reduce visibility on roadways, so that can be hazardous. But once we get to this evening after dark, that's when we have continued snow showers, the potential for new bands and squalls to develop. That would lead to quick accumulations and potentially impact the latter half of your evening commute. And then from tonight through tomorrow morning, snow continues mainly in the snow belts. Primary and secondary snow belts will be able to pick up on some additional accumulation. Either way, though, it's cold, whether you're seeing snow or not. Actual air temperatures, if they do get above freezing, it's barely by a couple degrees or so, and then falling back below freezing this evening. Wind chills and the pink bars here, it feels like the 20s all day, and then the teens after sunset with how blustery that northwest wind is. So it's a day right out of winter here, even in November. But temperatures right now generally in the 30s. We're even colder out towards Sandusky and Mansfield. That's where it feels like it's in the teens right now. The Cleveland feels like 22 even if we're at 33. That shows you how strong the wind is. Snow is falling here, and there's some bursts of heavy snow here and there in parts of Geauga and Portage counties right now, and so you may see a very light accumulation, but for the most part this is not going to have a hard time sticking right now. But in a few hours this is going to change for us as we get after dark. We've got that Lake Huron connection right now. We will have the opportunity for more of these scattered snow showers to be focused primarily in the snow belt overnight through the start of the day tomorrow. Watch your commute, and then potentially one more round of snow coming tomorrow evening before this is all said and done. So snow tracker, little amounts along the lake shore. We may get a little bit more this evening if we can get that northwest wind in the right direction. Highest accumulations is expected in the primary and secondary snow belts, where we're likely to add several inches to what we've already seen. First Alert 7-day does show a moderating trend as we head into the upcoming weekend. I'll brief you on this again coming up after the break.